Daryl, how you doing, buddy? First time I put music on this bit using this new streaming thing, so just let me know it's not too loud. Yeah, good. I'm good, Daryl. Good. Had a bit of a nightmare with the stream last night, so I thought, right, I got it working like ridiculously late last night, just using OBS Studio instead of Streamlabs, and then it was too late. So I thought, even though I should be really doing some work, as in FM stuff, I thought I'd stream because I bloody enjoy it, and I don't get a chance. Amy's just taking the little one out, so. And we've got a 2-week gap. But I hope you're well, buddy. Hope you are well. It's a kind of a make-up from last night's just absolute shambles with Streamlabs and the new YouTube live control room, which is just shit. Face pack I use is the one on Sort It Out SI. You do have to pay for it because to buy it as download it as one big thingy. Abri, how you doing, buddy? I think you pay £10 for the membership for the year, and I got it that way. I got it a while ago, actually, I think. And then you can just update bits as you go along. I update bits anyway, personally, if I see little bits that affect my game or the save that I'm doing. Then I do tend to update it myself using Photoshop. It doesn't take too long when you know how to do it. But good morning, or good afternoon, or wherever you are. So I'm only going to stream for about an hour. Amy's taking Ralphie to the park. But I thought I'd just do it. By the time he's in bed tonight, it'll probably be too late. And then I'll just do some videos. I'm well ahead on my videos, luckily. Which is good. And then I need to get prepared for the new database. Ooh. New takeover. Oh, we're under a transfer embargo. We're under a transfer embargo here. As well as a further rival group fronted by Dirk Zingler. What a name that is. We'll have Big Dirk in charge. So we're under a transfer embargo now. Doesn't affect us. Doesn't affect us at all. Yeah, I could show you results, Abri. So we had Chelsea 4-1, Brighton 2-0, Notts Forest 4-0, Everton 5-1, Monaco 7-0, Watford 1-0, and Manchester City 3-2. They will be rotated squads because we played Sunday afternoon and then Tuesday night. So we really had a day's gap. Manchester City in the league, Bayern Munich 3-2 away, and then we just lost 1-0 to Arsenal. Not great, so we've suffered our first defeat of the season. What's my favourite save? My favourite save would have been back in FM20. I did a bit of a blogging on it back in the day. It was with Napoli. Completely dominated and had tremendous Italian regens and stuff. That's the one that sticks out. Sai, good morning. We're up and running as well, Sai, this morning. No shambles of Streamlabs, and I'm on the old school YouTube dashboard and I'm on the old school OBS, so everything just runs beautifully. Yeah, I'm hoping it's going to be a cracking tactic. It's still early days, but we'll give it a go. Jamie, how are you doing? No delays, no. Everything is basically means that I can't do all the fancy stuff that you see on Twitch and stuff, and I think I can get notifications when people subscribe and send donations and stuff. I think I can still put that up, but I haven't done it tonight. I'll have a look at doing it later in the week because I'm aiming. I might do a little cheeky stream on Thursday night potentially. I just don't want to take the piss out of the missus with with her having to have Ralphie on a night and stuff. So no delays, no. About 13 wins in a row, and then I lost to Arsenal. No, I know they were down in like 9th as well. I think it's one of those where it was late. I'd maybe drunk a little bit too much. Maybe wasn't concentrating as much as what I should have done. We changed a couple of roles as well last night. I changed Felix to a shadow striker, so we're quite attacking in behind now because we've got a shadow. Where are we? We've got a shadow striker and a trequartista. We've got 3 home games to come up, so hopefully you'll see some goals. But good morning to everyone. Now I've got it all kind of set up and it's really easy to do. There's opportunities to maybe do this at random points when the world comes back to normality and I've got a decent little routine. I'm half tempted to keep this save going as a streaming save, but I haven't decided yet. It would just be another. It is a nice one to stream just because of the players we've got, but I've kind of got my heart set on having a rest. But it would make sense to keep it. Greenwood's keeping out Rashford at the moment. Sancho is wanted. Chelsea and Barca. Chilwell still injured. He's out for a good bit of time. We all fit. Milinkovic could do with a little rest. We'll play him now and I'll rest him against Club Brugge in a Champions League. But yeah, Jay, doing really well. Last night got me very angry because it was... I don't get the opportunity to stream very often, and then for it all to fuck up was really frustrating. But fingers crossed now. Like literally, this setup that I've got now takes like 2 minutes to set it up, and I'm still pretty sure I can get notifications and stuff added and stuff like that, which would be pretty cool. But nothing fancy. It doesn't need to be fancy. It's just an occasional stream, so I don't need it. It's not going to be my main source of YouTube and content creating, and I think sometimes you can overdo it with flashing lights and music and all that shit in the background and notifications and stuff. Just keep it simple. I think Swansea have started this season pretty well. I think surely like 3rd or 4th. We've got Liverpool. Like Liverpool have won every single game apart from the game that we beat them at the start of the season. So it's literally going to be win. We're going to be needing 90 points, I think, to win the title. I would have thought this year, because all the bigger teams, Man City are struggling, Arsenal are struggling. I don't think Chelsea are doing too bad. Right, we haven't started. Oh, St Maximin. Bidwell. Balde's had it over. We survived. Should have doing alright. Shit, yeah, the 4th. The 4th, they are doing alright. Look at us hounding. Pogba. Greenwood. Is he going to go himself? Yeah. Ooh, nearly went in. Nearly went in. Go on, Delot. Go on. Oh, we're getting a penalty for that. We're getting a penalty for that. We are. Pogba. Yes. I don't see many penalty saves now, to be honest. Since they've changed it, I don't see as many. Yeah, so for you boys that aren't aware, there is a new database coming out, made by the mad scientist. Coming out on Wednesday. He's doing a live stream and then he's releasing it to the world. Now, I'm going to... Oh, hang on. Habits. I'm going to do my own little series on it, I think. Just a season. I want to get all the face packs and stuff, though, but I just don't know how it's going to fuck up my computer by having face packs in. So I'll see. But we're going to do it for a season. going to be Man City because it's the season. Man City is the season before they got bought out by the Thai guy. So it'll just be a one season save. All the players from 2006, he's literally gone through and changed everything. Incredible amount of detail. Oh, do you play on the Switch, dear? Nice. We're looking at a Switch. We just think Ralphie's really got into Mario Kart on the tablet, but I just think it's the buttons and stuff might be just a little bit too early for him. So we're looking at around. We won't buy him it for Christmas because me and the missus 2-0. Me and the missus will play it, but we're looking at just holding off on a Switch. Yeah, Switch on touch. That's a bit dangerous. I'm trying to get the missus into bloody playing it. Let's do some subs. Haaland off. Rashford on. Felix is struggling a little bit. Let's go Jack Grealish, who's not had a blinding start, to be honest. Right, Stacey. Ooh, free header. De Gea's gone ridiculously long. Haaland has absolutely plucked that out of the sky beautifully. Felix, Pogba. Williams cutting in. He is right-footed. Over the bar. Over the bar. Let's knock it onto cautious. I do like to knock this one onto cautious. I know, Abra. You're excited. You're excited. I'll give it a go. Well, I'll think about it. I can't play the game with no face packs and stuff, but I'm worried that if I put the face packs in, I'll have to keep changing the files over all the time for the face packs. I will ask Mad Scientist. I'll send him a message. Probably just an hour or so, Si. Rashford's in. Mrs. has just taken Ralphie to the park and then to the shop. So I was like, right, I'm going to get some videos done. I thought, right, no, I'll actually just live stream and I'll try and do some videos tonight when he's in bed. But I was just more eager just testing this out again and checking it was alright. And it's so easy to set up, which means I can do a few more impromptu streams, which ain't great in terms of letting people know, but I'm happy just to stream and chat to you guys for a bit. Spanish commentator has entered the chat. How are you doing, Chris? Might interest you that this the tactic that I'm using now, that I've just made with this Man United team, that is going tremendously well, I think we're going to use for the Deportivo save. Knowing me, I'll have all the players that I'll have in the squad. It'll be suited for wingers, won't it? That's generally the case. So it's a 4-2-2-2 narrow. So no wingers involved. Possession based. I need to get some Deportivo videos done at some point next week as well. I was saying as well, Chris, saying to the lads in the chat last night, you remember the Sky Sports, the old Sky Sports Revisited de la Liga tune? I found the composer for that and I asked him if I could use the music for the intro because I thought that'd be a mint intro for the series, the old Spanish football music, but it's not his. He's given all the rights to Sky, so they aren't going to let me use it. So I was like, Alex. So that back to the drawing board with that one. Never mind. I don't dare, because my channel's monetized and stuff. I've got to be really careful what I put on. But it would have been pretty cool as an intro if you can remember it. Spanish football. If you type Spanish football Sky into YouTube, it pops up. So I'm half debating because obviously they don't run the series no more. It's only for 10 seconds. But if I do like 60 episodes, and then after 60 episodes, Sky see it and want to put a copyright claim in, then I imagine I'm buggered. And all them videos then become either blocked or Sky take all the who has the rights to it takes all the money from it. which won't be a lot, but I'll just keep searching for some decent Spanish music. It's only for like 10 seconds, innit? But I do like to have. I have found an anthem, a chant that they've turned into a song, Deportivo. So I might go with that. It's not the best quality singing, a bit like the York City one. But it's more just a chant with a bit of music in the background. Right, Club Brews. We're going to make some changes here. Right, let's get Maguire. Let's make as many as we can. Twanzebe. Wan-Bissaka. Rashford. Sterling. Sancho. Grealish. I am banking on Club Brugge being shite. Dean Henderson. Williams is going to have to play. Middle of park, McTominay. Where's Mejbri? Mejbri's there. We'll put Garner on the bench as well. We'll put Ronaldo on the bench. Lenny Collins, the youngster, on the bench. There we go. Raheem should be able to do a job as an advance forward. That was when football was good, yeah. Am I using a separate save? What, this one? This is just my Glory Man United. So what I do is YouTube saves the video and then I add it to the playlist. So I don't play. Generally what I do is I use the games to stream in between the 2 episodes. So I won't stream anymore on this. I'll record a video now, probably tonight, for Sunday's episode, if that makes sense. Yeah, I don't have a different stream save. I have thought about it, but sometimes I don't stream for like a month and then trying to pick up a game without playing it for a month, I don't think it works. Sancho, he's drilled past the whole team. 1-0. But we'll see, I don't know. Very undecided a lot of the time with stuff. Very undecided. It stresses me out. I don't sleep. Thinking about the most minute details of, do I carry on with a Man United stream? So when this Man United series comes to an end, do I carry it on and just use it as my stream save? But I imagine that'll be down to you guys. Or do you want to see a new stream save? It's difficult to stream the York City stuff. And then the Fenerbahce and Deportivo stuff I really don't want to stream. Just because I have to pay attention to it. And talking to you, especially the Fenerbahce when your job's on the line, pretty much for the majority of the save, I can't just let the team play itself because I do make lots of changes as well. This one's kind of a bit more easy and a bit more free. We may look at it like a stream save, something like a Barcelona. Maybe not Barcelona. Maybe not Barcelona because I'm already in Spain, but like a big rebuilding job of a big club. Because Barcelona need a bit of a rebuild, don't they? They've got a lot of players that are 30 plus. Right, Grealish. Oh, a bit of magic. Oh, he's tackled. Williams is going to get a crossing. Wan-Bissaka, first of the season. Our goal difference to the Champions League is looking. What is that celebration? But thank you to you small few that are in. Yeah, cheers, Si. But the reason that I put so much out is because, so how it works is like, if I do 4 episodes a week, right? If I just did one save, 4 episodes a week, I would have to literally record every night or every other night and then edit quickly ahead of the videos coming out. The way I do it is that I try and get my midweek videos done on Monday night, get it edited at some point during the week to ready to go on Wednesday night or Thursday night. Thursday morning, Ralphie is at school, the missus on a work shift. She's just come back off a night shift. She's asleep. So then I record. So on a Thursday morning, I'll record York City Saturday episode, Man United Sunday morning episode, and Fenerbahce Sunday afternoon episode. Get them all edited over the next sort of like day or so. And that's how I do it. I wouldn't be able to do 4 episodes a week of the same save, because say if I did Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, I'd have to do a video, record Monday night for Wednesday night, and then you have to play all the games in between. I think it's more playing all the games in between. I would literally do like 3 games, and then have to record the next one because I'd run out of time. So that's the reason behind it. It does make you've got a lot of plates spinning, especially now because I've got ahead of my saves, and I'm aiming to record 3 episodes tonight. And the Fenerbahce one that will be recording tonight will be won't come out for another 13 days. I might do it as a midweek one actually. I might do it as a midweek one next week. Grealish. But yeah, plate spinning. I do work hard at it. My missus keeps saying that I've got an all or nothing sort of like personality, where it's put all my focus into something, or if I don't, I just drop it all together. So it does keep me focused, keeps me busy. West Africa. Well, that'll all depend on money, Chris, and do they class as foreigners? There must be a foreigner rule, surely. Oh, Mejbury, unlucky. There must be a foreigner rule in Rashford's uninterested. Spain, there must be a sort of like a non-EU rule, is there, something? I'll be loading that up next week, I think. Having a little dig around, get a couple of episodes done ahead of schedule. Sterling. Advance forward. Right. Let's get Brandon Williams off. It's not ideal, but let's get Lenny Collins on at left back. He's got like a centre back holding midfielder. Yeah, well, we only drew with Arsenal once, didn't we? With that Arsenal Tula. I think it's more the Man United players that I've got, to be honest. Now, this is my second string team, and I've got like Sterling, Rashford, Grealish, Sancho. How many seasons until the job is done, Abri? The Man United one was always a sort of like a five season sort of like save. What was I going to say? The Deportivo one, the objective is to win the league, Champions League. I think once you get to that point and you've reached the pinnacle, then it's time to move it on. Same the York City. Once the York City save is done, i.e. I've won the league and the Champions League, it'll be finished. It'll be finished. I'm not going to carry on with it, playing as winning the league year in, year out. It had definitely reached its late. It's had what, nearly 30 episodes already, and we're still in League One. So we're like probably halfway through the story, or maybe not even that. So it's still going to go on for a while. But Deportivo will be the same. It'll just carry on till when the job's done. I'm not banking on, and I think you need to be with the Deportivo one, not just winning it once, but becoming a little bit of a force in there. We're winning 8-1 by the way. We're winning 8-1 by the way. Becoming a little bit of a force in Europe and domestically. You've got them 3 big boys, haven't you, to overtake? So a lot of legs. And then I've got space for probably one more save to go in, probably around the summer, to take you through till August. It'll be somewhere random in the world. Personally, I'm not a fan of the big streamers like Benji and Jack because their content feels like they're forcing it out. Yeah, I wouldn't say Benji's this year. I think he did last year because obviously it was his job. But I am enjoying Benji's. I don't enjoy watching the big boy stream because there's not as much interaction in chat because everyone's sort of like typing messages. But I am enjoying Benji's series this year, and it's giving me a little bit of a. He's giving me a little bit of an idea for FM21. But everyone to their own. It's there's certain streamers that people don't like. Everyone's different. There's certainly streamers that I never watch that are quite big. No, I don't remember Jub. I must admit, I'm not a fan of Benji. I don't believe he's great tactically. No, he's more down to the entertainment, and I kind of get that with not finding him funny. I sometimes think he's hilarious, and then sometimes think not. All right, Abri, thanks for stopping in, buddy. I'll catch you later. I'll speak to you in the week. People probably think I'm a dickhead. Yeah, it's just your opinion. It's just your opinion, Si. I don't think... I'm definitely not everyone's cup of tea. We want 10. Nuts in it. I wonder what, when I release the tactic video and then put it out on the FM Scout, I wonder what abuse I get for the tactic. You're always in for a little bit of abuse. I still get people commenting on my FM19 videos for the tactic, saying this tactic's shit. It's not working. Oh, I can't be saying that, can I? Raheem Sterling scored 4, boys. You are getting me through my 9 hours of plumbing work to do. What, written? Like student work, or actually your plumbing? How are you doing, no halves? Hope you're well. (9-1). So our Champions League group looks... Played 3, won 3, drawn none, lost none, scored 19, let in 3. That'll do, won't it? We're going to have to play Raheem in the next game though, aren't we? This is what I mean, boys, for the Fenerbahce save. Like, getting into the Champions League and getting like I got 13 million for bidding the group stage, and then 2.4 million a month, a win. And that's my loan outgoings. That's why it's so vital to get into Europe. Yeah. I like it, Jimmy. Right, Leicester. Didn't even have time to put a shirt on this morning. Should have put a foot. I always like to have a footy shirt on when I'm streaming. Hopefully got some York City shirts coming soon. Put a couple of bids on eBay. I'm going to collect York City shirts from 1986, the year I was born onwards, and try and get as many as I can. But obviously they've got to be the size that I can wear, so either medium or large. That's my new hobby. Since I can't collect pop figures anymore. Right, we've got Leicester and Chelsea. Is it another goal I'm getting? Chelsea. We knocked out Man City last night in the EFL. Now we've got Chelsea. Well, we've got Leicester first, then Chelsea. Oh, they'll bottle it, bud. They'll bottle it. Liverpool have slipped up. Look, Liverpool have now drawn 2 since then. So we've got a bit of a gap now. 4 points. But I said I do want to win as many trophies as I can. Who are you, Jamie? Right, we're going to have to keep sailing, aren't we? Let's go Haaland. Going to have to put the big boys back in, aren't we? Yeah, so let me know, boys. your Leeds. Ooh. Let me know what if I did a stream save, because I really do want a little bit of a rest from Man United. What kind of team would you like? Remember, it's not going to be something like starting the lower leagues and build up. It needs to be some current top tier team. What would you like to see? Just throw some ideas at me. Probably won't agree, but feel free to share. Right, let's get Milankovic and delete in. Go on, David De Gea. Can't not play Sterling up front again after he scored 4. I have found in this set. Inter Milan. Good. Abdul, how you doing, buddy? Bournemouth. Frankfurt. Oh, we're going random here, boys. Abdul, hope you're well, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. Random. It's afternoon, just realised. Very random stream. These may happen a little. I have got a little bit of time on Mondays. Once the world comes back to normality. Ralphie's at school. Monday's my day off, so we might be able to do bits. The MLS, I tried it a couple of years ago before content creating, Jim, and the rules are just so shit. The rules are just so shit. Yeah, precisely. They're not, well, they're shit for someone who doesn't have a clue. I did find it really hard to... and I've noticed people have jumped on MLS about 2 years ago. A lot of content creators tried to do saves, and then I don't think the saves ended up being too popular, just because the rules were just ridiculous. Anderlecht. Ooh, Simon, that's a bit cheeky, that one. Because they're having a bit of a nightmare, aren't they? Not a bad shout. Not a bad shout. I did New York City when they were the year before they officially went in the game, so I used someone's like database, and I had to build a squad from scratch. That was a bit too difficult. Yeah, the Anderlecht ones and I really enjoyed the Belgium league when I did my little bit. Santos in Brazil, find another Neymar. Got to stick away from Brazil just because I did. Maybe Argentina. I don't know if is there a decent Japanese? Is there a decent Japanese? Is there a decent Japanese database? I'd love to do like Grand Passate. Create your own club. I did that in FM19. To be honest, I think creator clubs have kind of reached their, for content creating, they've kind of reached their, they've been, not, yes, they've come to the point where they're overdone. And it has to be casual as well, doesn't it? Because, ooh, there's no point starting in like, yeah, and there's no point starting low down in like non-league, because I'm not going to, it's not going to be a 10, with the streams, it's not going to end up being a 10 season save. I won't get through 10 seasons. So it needs to be somewhat current. There's a couple of teams in Italy, isn't there? Leipzig, decent. I think Italy's a good place to go just because of the depth of teams that are in there. Really good teams. Obviously there's Juve, but then you've got Milan, Inter, Atalanta are doing really well. Lazio are doing really well. Then there's Napoli. There's Fiorentina. Could go Fiorentina because I promised to do that and never got round to doing it. Olympique Lyon, yeah, that'd be a decent challenge to try and overtake PSG. Right, we've got 20 minutes. This is what I mean about streams, boys. I'm bloody not concentrating. Let's do triple change. Monaco, yes, halves. Monaco's good shout. Yes, it was Sai. And Arsene Wenger used to manage him. And I was Grand Passé once on like it was either Football Manager like 2006 or Championship Manager, something like a long, long time ago. And I did a half decent save and I really enjoyed it. They used to have a rule where, like, if it was a draw, you'd go into extra time to try and win, try and get an extra point. You were guaranteed a point, so it tried to make the games a little bit more exciting. It was a weird. I imagine that's not a rule anymore. Obviously, I'll have to get the Grand Passate shirt, but I'm not sure if it's a thing. If someone's done a database, because basically, the game acts like the Japanese league doesn't exist. I can't do Sporting, Abdul, just because of the country that it's in. Yeah, Fiorentina, Monaco takes my fancy. Anderlecht takes my fancy. I get bored after 10 minutes. Yeah, sometimes you've got to stick it out. I keep saying I'll add messages. By the way, Ronaldo's just scored. There's a lad that messages me all the time saying he starts to save and he asks me for suggestions. He ignores my suggestions, starts to save, and then a week later he says, I'm not doing it, I'm moving on. Sometimes you've just got to stick it out. I've been collecting shirts the past 3 months. Do you just collect anyone's Si? Just ones that you like? I was going down that route because I'd actually bidded for a West Ham one earlier on in the week because it was just cheap. But I think I'm going to base my collection around York City, and it's a little bit expensive. So the York City shirt that I really want is from when they got promoted in 1992, and there's only one like available, and it's like 55 quid. Singapore. I think the secret is, Jamie, you've got to find a team that not means something to you, like as far as like emotionally, but so like Grand Passate for me in Japan, because I played it a few years ago and really enjoyed it, and the link, I like the kit, I like the colour, I like obviously Wenger was there, Gary Lineker. You build a little backstory for yourself. Same as like flamenco in Brazil. Went to watch flamenco when I travelled through South America. Fenerbahce, just because it has a good backstory. You need to find, not so much just say, right, I'm going to go managing Belarus and have no reason for going there. I think you need to find a team and then go to that country. So it's a little bit of digging. I keep suggesting as well Bursaspor in Turkey. I won't have the so they're in the top league now, but basically when you start the game, these won the league back in they won a title in 2010. Excuse me. And then in 2019 they got relegated. People keep asking for save ideas, and this is the first one that I give them. You've got a huge stadium, 43,000. Look at training facilities, youth facilities, finances and stuff. Okay. The Turkish league is really good because you've got the 4 big boys, Trabzonspor, Galatasaray, Besiktas, Fenerbahce to battle with. So it's not as if it's like a one team dominated series. Yeah, I get that, Jamie, I suppose. Oh, sorry, sir. Yeah, sorry, bud. Forgot about that. Yeah, it would have been long. But the players that you have in that team, you would like Ashley Ward, went on to Premier League. Neil Lennon, Savage playing the final. I can't remember. York City did a little Twitter thing of it on Saturday, like it was live. So that'd be my advice to you, Jamie. Maybe not Bursaspor then, but just find a team that grabs you. I've got my 10 teams. Let me find it for you. I am going to do an updated version of this. Hang on. My 10 teams to manage. Where is it? Don't know where it is. I'll dig it out here. Where are we? I did one of these videos, so I did this one. What? How long would it have been now? That one. I did a version of this back in FM18. Ready for the start of FM19. And it sent my channel bananas. Paul Stanley-Cliff. Yeah, he was, yeah. Love it. Loved the hair as well. I've actually got a letter from Paul Stanley-Cliff as well. Basically telling me my my year's trial with York City was over. Cheers, Paul. Still got it. I don't know why. Dad liked collecting things and stuck it in the album. I think he was maybe expecting me to move on to be a superstar, and then we could say, oh, York City rejected him, and he's now playing for Real Madrid. It didn't happen. But I'm quite happy to thrash ideas at people I have liked. So that's why I had them like 10 save ideas for the new series, just because it's so difficult to just pick one out and have one above all. But I am kind of glad. In the end, I didn't want Rangers. When it got down to that final four, I was like, I can handle it being Valencia. Valencia would have been my third choice. I would have been happy doing Charlton, but then I just didn't want Rangers and I really wanted Deportivo. So I'm glad you boys... No, I'm a couch potato. We lived the dream for a little bit. I was always bloody injured anyway in my teens. I had nightmare. And I was too small. Right. Chelsea. Right, League Cup. We want to win it though, so I'm not going to go too easy. But we are going to let Rashi play and Greenwood together. Let's rest. I'm going to get Garner in. Let's get a few on the bench. Pogba. Oh, I kept Maguire in for that. Let's go Twanzebe and Milenkovic. Henderson? Yes. Let Raheem play. Play him as a shadow striker. Ronaldo, you scored a big ass goal for us. Is that his first goal for us? Oh no, he scored a couple. Yeah, he scored a big goal out for us end of last season. We did, mate. Oh, nasty. Nasty. Yeah, I just had Osgood Slatters. I had Osgood Slatters disease in the knees, which meant like between like 13, 14, knees just felt locked and stiff all the time. Could barely run. Played through it. The thing was just rest, but I played through it for a full year because it didn't really hurt. It just ached. No, Abdul, he's too young. So he's on the pathway. So with me at work, I've created a pathway. So they start playing at under 7s level, which in school year terms is year 2. And then what I have is like a development sort of like group. I have 3 age groups. Ralphie's only in the first age group, which is preschool. Then you've got reception year 2, reception in my year 2, and then school year 1 is the 3rd and final year. So Ralphie's got 2 more after this season. He has 2 more seasons with me, and then he moves into sort of like the local team. So yeah, he's too young. They don't start playing till year 3, and he doesn't start proper school reception till reception. Yeah, they don't start till year 2 in the under 7s. But he'll be playing. I just hope that he just enjoys it. I think he's going to be half decent. He's one of there's a couple of lads in his group. He's one of the best 3 out of the group. But I think his team's going to be really good, which helps. Like the year above him that I have on a Saturday morning is really nice group, really nice kids, because they're really little, they're like 5, but you just always have an idea that you know which ones are potentially going to really move on and crack on, and I think this is going to be probably one of the poorest groups that I've had. But then the year below Ralphie's is probably going to be one of the best teams that I'll ever pass on. But yeah, his football has stopped because my work's now closed. We're only open this week and over the Easter to look after the kids that are at the school anyway, and I have mums and dads as like key workers and stuff, and children that are vulnerable. But yeah, so his football's finished for a little bit, which he's gutted about. We're absolutely breezing here, boys. This is what I mean with this save. It's just so easy. Raheem Sterling scored 2 again. Greenwood. Oh, he's got a bullet of a left foot as Greenwood. Williams. Rashford. 3-0. Want to win all the trophies. But thank you to you boys once again. Stopping in the stream. Got 7 people in on a Monday morning with no notification and stuff. That's why it's always good to put them notification bells on, boys, and you know when I'll randomly go live. Fox in the box, yeah. Hey, it's not the goalkeeper, it's our fantastic attackers. Look at Havertz just driving through. Rashford's in. He's going to score. Oh, green. Yes. Sorry, I've got a really bad cough. I bet you enjoyed that one. Now, that was shocking. 4-0 half time. We've got a few youngsters on, and we get a few more on maybe. Maybe look at getting Mejbri on. If I put him on the bench, that is. Let's have a little look. I'm going to put Lenny Collins on because he's a youngster. No, I didn't put him on the bloody bench. Never mind. Rashford's in. Good save, keeper. Yeah, sometimes that we have been... New tactic though, Abdul. We've absolutely been battering teams. I've already won 9-1 today. Come on. Nice to keep a clean sheet. Right, we're going to knock it onto cautious though. I do like to do that. Even though I'm not scared about the result. Right, let's get Havertz off. Should maybe give Ronaldo a run as well, shouldn't we? Do it next. I'm nervous now. 3 games left of the season. 3 points clear and City have 2 games left in hand. They'll bottle it. You just need him to lose 1. Who's got the better goal difference? Excuse me. Rashford. Havertz was there. Penalty. Ooh, they've got Florentino Luis. We did bid for him, I think. Miss. Raheem shouldn't be taking a penalty, should he really? Get him off. Oh, it was for his hat-trick, I suppose. He's off now. Ronnie's on. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're struggling a bit there. With the goal difference. It's like an extra point at this stage of the season. Do you have any other PC? Yes. Cities City Skylines. It's the only other game that I played. They're just releasing an expansion pack as well. I think on Wednesday or Thursday. I think. I am open if I have. There's a chance I might have to have a real low down spell on actually content creating when we're moving house and stuff. But I should still be able to play on the computer a little bit, so might pick up a bit of City Skylines. I'm absolutely shit at it. But I do enjoy it. Apart from that, no. Don't play anything else. Well, me and Ralphie play Left 4 Dead 2. But that was like a game back from, I think it's like 2008, I think. (4-0) into the next round of the Cup. So that was surely what's like quarterfinals now. Got Big Dunk as my assistant. Do we get a draw? No. When's the draw? Draw's today. Draw's now. Do the draw. We have had Man City and Chelsea in the first 2 rounds. So we deserve a decent one. Got Reading next in the league. We're struggling. Right, quarter-final. Leeds, who were doing well. Liverpool, Everton. Portsmouth would be nice, wouldn't it? Yes! Portsmouth at home, League One. Does mean that we get to rotate players as well. Yes, Ralphie loves it. We do it where I control the mouse, which is like moving and rotating. I reload. I do forward and backwards with the directional keys, and he just smashes spacebar for a shoot. Maybe not the greatest idea having a 4-year-old playing Left 4 Dead 2, but he loves all the gory, because it's a bit silly. He loves all the gory bits. He's not a lad who sits and watches Paw Patrol. He does like to recreate Left 4 Dead with his teddies and stuff. His crackers. He even went out today. He's got himself changed today and he put a hat on, baseball hat on, and he said that he was Ellis, which is a character off Left 4 Dead 2, because he wears a hat. And out the door he went. He's a bizarre little child, which I do think they're actually here now. I think they're back. They're back. Hello. I'll stream for about another 10 minutes and I'll finish. It's alright. It's alright. Yeah, me and him started watching Left 4 Dead. Not Left 4 Dead. Shaun of the Dead. At the weekend, and he sort of like came in and had a little look at it, and he wanted to watch it because it had zombies, and then it was like got a serious face on, so it was a bit too much, so we turned it off. Which I thought was daft because like the zombies in What's It are really silly, aren't they? It's like a comedy, innit? It's not like pure gore in. I suppose it is gory, but yeah, I was surprised he didn't like it, but we turned it off straight away. Right. Pogba. Oh, we're gonna have to keep Sterling in. Delete. We have to put delete back in, aren't we? Chilwell's still a little bit off. Yeah, I think me and Mrs. will try and watch it at some point again in the week. Here he is. All right, bud. You want to say hello?
Hello, how are you?
Come here for a minute.
Yeah.
Just for a minute.
Cause of me.
You will be in a minute. You'll pop up there, look. There you go. All right. What you been doing?
What's your team?
Red team.
Red team. They're your team.
Yeah. Try not to touch that. What have you been doing?
Football.
You played football at the park.
Yep.
With Mummy.
Yep.
What are you doing now?
I'm assessing what's in
Oh,
your
okay.
team.
Yeah, everyone says he's the spitting image of me. Yeah. I hope you don't grow this big awful nose though. Do you want to get some apple juice? Give me a kiss. He likes to get himself on. He's very aware of me doing YouTube and stuff now. So he knows that I've got a channel and stuff. So he likes to. He knows that I'm doing stuff. He likes to get himself involved. It's going to be a long 3 weeks though, without no school and stuff for him. We need school just to wear him out a little bit and for us to get a rest. I think me and Mrs. just going to take it in shifts, do stuff with him because he likes to be active all the time, or doing something. Don't have to be active. He does like a bit of colouring and stuff, but you have to do it with him. Oh no, we're 1-0 down. Oh, you've bottled it then, Jamie. Come on, we need to get ourselves back into this and all. Oh, is he getting sent off? Yes. Torre's got himself sent off. Nice. He's a freak, Si. He's an absolute freak. Like, to be on 10 o'clock most nights. If I said to him at 10 o'clock, do you want to go play football? He'd be like, yeah. Yes, Jay, you have done well. Underdogs. Champions League as well, so that brings in the old ka-ching. Ka-ching. I'd probably consider doing a Leeds United save for stream. Dirty Leeds. Yeah, I pinned that on my Twitter. He's still pinned that on my Twitter. He's died off a bit of wrestling at the moment. He does watch it, he plays it, but he doesn't really he's not as like crazy mad over it. We did wrestle last night, but he has died. Football's taken over a little bit, which is good. Jamie's back in it, 1-1. Sure, Reading are like down there bottom. Yeah, so Leeds one tempts me a little bit. Or even something like Aston Villa, you know, because they've got a massive squad and they've bought shit and never generally do well. Sorry, boys. You can't pass it over the airwaves, can you? Right, come on. They're down to 10 men, boys. We should be. We get our noses in front. We'll be fine. Pogba. What was that? Let's demand a little bit more. I can't think. I'm not going to say it hasn't happened, Abdul. I can't say I've noticed it, to be honest. Jamie's won 3-1. He's still in it. Still in the title race. Yeah, so Leeds could be one. Villa. It just needs to be something that, as I said, that I can just plug in and play, because it won't be, you know, sometimes there may not be a stream for 2 weeks. Sometimes there might be, like today, there's 2 streams in 2 days. So I just need something a little bit easy to just pick up, and a Premier League one's always good to just pick up and people enjoy it. Williams. Oh, Penno. Williams has done well. Pogs. Yeah, Sheffield Wednesday. I did start that in FM20. I did like 1 save with it. About 2 series streams with it. I think Sheffield Wednesday is a good idea for an actual series side, to be honest. It'll need a little bit more of my attention, but I think a Premier League team or a top tier team is always good for a stream. Never know, could be an FM series, Sheffield Wednesday. I've been close to doing it a couple of years. Also, it'd be Benito Carboni would be. Pogba's missed that penalty. I didn't even think. Benito Carboni as manager. Maybe a really struggling Premier League team. So yeah, who else? Who else is struggling? Sheffield United are struggling in real life, but I imagine they struggle regularly on the game. Pogba has made up for his penalty miss. What a strike that was! What a strike that was! No, I think they're like they're at the moment they're sharing Birmingham's ground, aren't they? Yeah, I don't think there's any real natural link between Benito Carboni and Fray Brentos pies, to be honest, bud. I don't think Benito will know. I don't think Benito will know what they are. All right, pal. Thank you, Halves. I appreciate it, mate. You never know. There may be something tonight. There may be something tonight later on, depending on what time Ralphie goes to sleep. So click the notification bell on my channel. And then you'll know if we go live tonight. Probably more likely not, because I need to gives me opportunity to record some videos. May save my streaming for later on the week, but click that notification bell. Yeah, I'm partial to a Fray Bentos. Cheap. Right, we need to make sure we win this game here. I do find Kante struggles average rating now. He's just as a ball winner. Trying to do as many subs in games as well, so it stops them whinging about match time and stuff.
You don't have to wrap it up because everyone's dinner.
Okay, I'll go for a bit longer and then. Woo! Thank you. Ralphie's having his dinner, so we've got a bit of time left, boys. I just don't like to be one of those streamers that just takes the piss out of their wives and girlfriends and just stream. Come home from work, probably see the kids for 20 minutes and then stream 4 or 5 times a week. That is Appletizer. Well, I think it's apple juice, and then Mrs. has turned it into Appletizer. Amy's mum had it at her house yesterday and I loved it. There'll be no boozing this week. No boozing this week. Not sure how many late streams I will get to, may I have. Alright, pal. No worries. I said they will be saved up. I think a lot of them are just going to be random. So when the routine gets back going, Si, with Ralphie back at school and stuff, there may be more streams during the day. I don't mind streaming during the day because I've got to play the games anyway for a lot of the series. So if I know, right, the Fenerbahce, I've got to play 10 games before the next episode, then I'm quite happy just to log on and just play the games, and happy for you to jump in during the day and watch it. That's not a problem. Barca are chasing Havertz. I'm also going to put this file onto the Steam Workshop, boys. When it's finished after Season 5, I'm going to save it and put it onto Steam. So if you want to carry it on, you're more than welcome to. There may be a few that want to do it. I think Abri might. One of my Patreons, he might do it. Right, still 4-point lead. We've got Club Brugge again in the Champions League, but I am going to do a big ass rest of players. Yeah, I've drunk a bit too much, Jamie, really. Last week or so, since my birthday, which was the end of February, we've kind of drunk a bit too much. We had beers on Saturday night and a bottle of Prosecco. We had... What did we have? Pretty much a bottle. I had a bottle, at least a bottle and a half last night. It gets expensive and all. Great month, Jamie, you see. Great month. How was Bellingham? I don't know, mate. I never actually looked at him. Mainly because... I've said that wrong. Mainly because I knew this was only going to be five years. He's alright. He's not 5'9" though, is he? He's not 5'9". I'm sure he's massive. Isn't he massive? It'll be next year, won't it? It'll be FM21 where he comes to life. Also, I'm scared of hangovers, Jamie. Same with Greenwood, Abdul. He'll get a massive upgrade for FM21. Let's see where Deportivo are. Bottom of La Liga. Well, I need to get the kits. Need to get the kits, don't we? How big is the Riazor? 32,000. Not very good youth facilities, but we have 5. What was 5 years on now? So, view history. So they won it last year. It took them 1, 2, 3. Bloody hell. It took them 4 seasons to get out of La Liga. 4 seasons. Looks like they've been in around the playoffs though. It says finances are secure. Not sure if there's a loans. Be interesting if there's loans and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. To be honest, the Prosecco isn't too bad now. I think if I drunk like 6 pints of lager, I'd be dead. But Prosecco, not too bad, and 2 bottles. 2 bottles is probably my absolute limit. I do like. So before I went to bed last night, I did smash a bottle of half a pint of water and 2 paracetamols, hoping that I might just take the edge off in the morning, and it kind of did. And the drink is kind of good for me anyway, because coughing sometimes keeps me awake at night because I've still got this bloody cough. So if I'm a bit pissed, put my head on the pillow and off to sleep. Hey up, Dave. How are you doing, buddy? An impromptu stream we've got going, but thanks for stopping in. Hope you alright? Dave's another of my regular watchers on the channel. Right, we've got to do some changes. I need to rest. Right, we're going to go proper resting here. Nathaniel, Laird, Wan-Bissaka, Harry Maguire and Twanzebe. Henderson. Middle of midfield, McTominay and Mejbri. Felix and Grealish. In behind Arashi and Ronaldo. Garner on the bench. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Yeah, I do. Mrs. says I do when I'm drunk. I've been drinking. She had enough last night herself anyway, so we both were probably snoring. Right, we need to just make sure we win this game. I don't want to take, even though it was the score 9-1. Don't want to take them for granted, do we? Do you remember him, boys? He was like an FM down in 2016, look. Hasn't kicked on in a game. He might kick on in real life, but he'd be at, 24, 25 now. And he was a centre-half, I'm sure. I know. That'd be something, wouldn't it? Right, first highlight. Quiet, first half. I have struggled in this save when I have rotated. I have struggled with letting her... Yeah, him, my mama. And the goalkeeper. They had a goalkeeper as well, did River. That was class. Oh, I don't know. I'm not going to say it. But they did have a goalkeeper. Right, we might have to get... Let's see where this highlight goes. Oh, Felix is at the post. Let's get Wan-Bissaka off. Let's get Lenny Collins on. He don't like it playing in there, but he can do a job. Don't want to lose or slip up though, really. Because the other two are going to be pretty close to us. I suppose Monaco, we can, if we go full strength. But I'd like to rotate a little bit when we can. Especially in these Champions League games when, you never know, after this game we might be already qualified. Where's this going? Oh, he's through. Thought we were going to do a long punt over the top then. They've played it round us quite nicely there. Go on, Lenny. Oh, good save, Henderson. Good save. Oh, it's nice and cold. Out with a cough. Henderson. I am hoping Man United sell De Gea in the summer. They won't, but I was hoping they would sell him in the summer, get loads of money from him and get Henderson in. Another English player. Rashi, great header. Medjbri set piece. I've got Chelsea. Oh, see, Man City must have slipped up then, did they, Jamie? Man City must have slipped up. You'll be a legend in Leeds. Tackle McTominay. Not been a great first half from us with Man United reserves. Oh, that weren't going in. They've had a few sniffs, haven't they? I'm going to go aggressive. Lenny didn't like it. Young Lenny. Right, Medjbri. I've cleared Rashford, Grealish. This Medjbri guy's a bit naughty. You guys that are not familiar with him, there's a few videos of him on YouTube, just flicks and tricks and stuff. Bournemouth doing him a job, doing him in a solid. Right, cautious. Felix has had a shocker. I want to leave Medjbri on because he doesn't play that often. Tell you what we're going to do. We'll take Felix off because he's had another fucking shambles of a performance. Medjbri can go in behind. It's one of the two cams. Looks like Jamie's champion. Well done, buddy. Leeds United. Is that like second? I can't remember if you said it was like your second season in the Premier League. Oh, sorry, Dave. I've just seen that message, Dave. I'm not sure if they are in debt. I will have a little look. I might to tease you guys into the series a little bit. I might start just once I get the save sort of like loaded up. I might just show you a couple of finance pictures and maybe star players and the tactic that I'm going to be starting with, and just posting it as little pictures on my YouTube communities page. I'm not too sure, to be honest. At one point they were pretty fucked. Like in FM about 3 or 4 years ago, they were shocking. And obviously finances in that Segunda division are going to be shocking, aren't they? They're going to be crap. So we've gone from winning 9-0, 9-1, to holding on to a 1-0 win here. And we might concede. We may concede. No. I think we didn't have as many changes. I'm pretty sure we had like Sterling playing and Sterling and Rashford has got Ronaldo. He doesn't do a great job for us playing as a... I should maybe look at playing Ronaldo as in like a trequartista, I think. Rashford's in. Save. Just because he hasn't got the pace. Cross your tickle tackle. I would if I could. Nice, Jamie. Money, money, money as well. Make sure you spend it all. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Tackle. What's going on here? See it out, boys. Hopefully that might even mean that we're qualified. Rashford's picked up a little knock there at the end. I'm going to say well done because it is our second strength side there. Can't see what Rashford got. Just well, Mejbri did well, player of the match with his assist. Garner did okay coming on. Thought Dean Henderson had a good game. No, we're not qualified yet. Bollocks. Well, can't be far off, can we? Got Bayern Munich and Monaco to play. I think it's Bayern Munich at home next, I think. They might just ask for Champions League. They might just ask for Champions League, Jamie. Thought it was a bit harsh in my York City one. We just got promoted, and straight away they wanted a mid-table finish. So that was a bit harsh. It's probably the biggest jump that I've made. Sometimes I don't know where they get the ideas from, to be honest. York is still in Vanarama National, or in National North, yeah. Still in the bottom division there, look. Right, I'm going to stream till 1:30, boys, and then that'll be game over. And then do some bits with our family this afternoon. I know Ralphie wants to go out and play footy. Probably have to go for a wrestle. Some lunch as well. Fucking starving. Got some chicken. I cooked chicken thighs, chorizo, new potatoes, peppers, onions, garlic, chilli, all in a big tray pot last night for Mum and Dad and Amy. It was bloody beautiful. Amy didn't rate it, but she's a meat and two veg kind of girl. A bit of gravy. I just cook all 10 off myself. There's 10 I think. I'll just cook them off and I'll just eat them through the day. Yeah, well, me and Ames need to get back on the old calorie counting a bit. Since my birthday, we've been a bit sloppy and been at home. This last week has been shocking, absolutely shocking. Puddings and chocolate, and need to get back into a decent rhythm. Try not to think about food for another 20 minutes though. Yeah, I'm hoping. I do want the Deportivo one to have a little bit of difficulty to it, but I don't want it to be. Ooh, consortium. Here we go. Consortium led by Paris-based investor Gilles Garnier has successfully taken over completed club, replacing owner Avram Glazer. Good. Glazers have gone. We've got a full new board. Some Frenchies. Okay. Oh, he's a real person. He's a real person. Yeah, fuck off, Glazers Abdul. He's a real person. Let's see if I can find him. Gilles Garnier. Paris. He wasn't born in 1573, like Wikipedia's saying. Let's see if I can find it. There's something's clicked up for Paris. Don't know. It's just weird because he's got a face, look. Not a clue then. Let's see if he pops up. I'll just put F. Oh, he's come up for FM19. Oh, he's there. It just says he's 53. France. Oh, just a director. He's just a director that they've put in charge by the looks of it. I wonder if there's any. I wonder if they've cleared the debt. Yeah, Jonsborg. Serial killer came up. Brilliant. Brilliant. I don't know if we were. The loan's been changed, look, because 18th to the 11th. It's annoying now because I won't know how much. Let's see just what we paid last month. Finances, expenditure, loans. So we paid. Look, we paid 5 million. We're paying 5 million a month. Now we're paying 1 million a month. They've extended it for 10 years, but that's, makes it a little bit more manageable. Even though the money is, we've got 473 million in the bank. But the Glazers have gone in our final season. Oh, City got the revenge. Yeah, 5 million a month. Well, my Fenerbahce one is 2.5 million a month, which is crippling me. Man United cover all that in sponsorship, so it's not a problem. It's not a problem when you're successful with Man United because you get so much money from Champions League and being in the Premier League and winning it and stuff. It's nuts. But the Fenerbahce one is absolutely killing me still. The first loan. So Mark, one of my Patreons, he likes his Turkish saves. He simulated till the end of the third season. So end of the second season with Fenerbahce, because that's when my first loan gets renegotiated, and they renegotiated it, and it went up to 2.7 a month. So that was an extra 300 grand I might need to find a month. So it'll be interesting to see if it works out the same. Works out the same for me at the end of the season. So that's why Champions League in that Fenerbahce one is like vital. We starting so much money. Been in the Europa League. It's probably worth about 20. But worth about 20 million. Twantebe's got food poisoning. Imagine they sacked you. Yeah. I haven't had that yet from a new owner ever, because I know some people have been in and have said, right, we want to appoint our own manager, don't they, sometimes. And you get screwed over a little bit, but well, we'll finish with we'll do 3 more games, boys. Got a nice trio of games. Southampton, Monaco to qualify, and then Leeds. I'll need to record an episode of this. And I need to get made around doing a stream save, don't I? Oh dear, dear. I might have to pick myself because I did let you boys pick the last one. I might have to pick myself, but I'll definitely copy some of your ideas. I've just got Haaland and Greenwood. Pogba, Kante, Chilwell's back. Get yourself in for a game. De Gea, De Ligt. Who am I looking for now? Oh, Milinkovic is already there. We all fit? Do we maybe resting? Milinkovic can rest the next game. Haaland, Greenwood. Yes, that'll do. Felix is struggling up. Them 2 goals were in 1 game as well. Tell you what, give him a run. Give him a run in a strong side, in the best side possible, and see how he gets on. He's been an underwhelming signing. Southampton got Vignato, one of my FM19 favourite players. Sell him, mate. Sell him. That's what's going to happen with now. They'll be in Champions League and stuff. Mason Greenwood's 10th of the season. Up and running after, what, like 3 minutes? Half cleared by Holgate. Kante to Pogba. Nice. Havertz, nice little nod down. Greenwood on the volley. Someone just commented on a video on one of my posts saying, "I wish you'd stream the Fenerbahce save." They don't realise that I've got to bloody really concentrate on it. I can't have 45 minutes of talking to you guys and not really paying attention because I'll be sacked. Then the series is over. And I definitely don't want it to end just yet. Right, Dalot. He's done well. Oh, Penno. Absolute Penno. Given. Pogba. He missed the last one. Yes, 2-0. Oh, maybe not then. How much would you get for him though, Jamie? A club's chasing him. That's the thing. You don't want to transfer list him because you never get the full value, do you? You need to just make sure he has a little bit of interest. Good start from us though. Let's push. Oh, demand more. Bit much. Oh, 3-0. Milinkovic. An assist for Felix, but I'm sure that just like hit him. Oh, he's worth 47 mil. Okay. It's always a challenge replacing players though. 125 for your star players. If you're going to be in Champions League every year, mate, it's probably not. Probably not. I imagine if you sign bigger players, they're going to be wanting more than that. Yeah, where Valencia going to get 50 million from. Yeah, true. Pogba. Greenwood over the bar. See, my wages are like... I'll show you mine. Come on, where am I? Pogba 400, Felix, Haaland on 375 grand, De Gea on 350, Ronaldo and Sterling on 325, De Ligt on 300, Havertz, Rashford 275, Kante 200, Sancho 215, Harry Maguire 190. Yeah. Scott McTominay on a solid 35,000. Yeah, keep him. Maybe sell him at... You might still get top dollar for him at like 28 anyway. 28, 29. I always try and sell them at the peak. And get Maxwell right 28, 29. and at their absolute peak, obviously once they're at the peak, they're going to start dipping out there soon after that. Especially strikers that rely on pace. People like Aubameyang take a real sudden dip in the game. If I was ever Arsenal, I'd be looking at getting rid of him in like after the first season, getting top money for him. Yeah, the wage bill's a bit mental. It is what it is. That's what you've got to pay for the players that we've got. Drop it onto cautious now. 3-0 up. Tackled Dalot's class, by the way, as well. That complete wing-back roll. Nice. Havertz. Look at his starting position as well, look. 2 fullbacks. Way in advance. Chilwell's getting a nice 90 minutes in him as well, which is good. Oh, nice. It's the thing with them 2 cams, they do get in. When there's teams that are parking the bus, they do get in between the lines, the 2 guys that are behind the 2 strikers. Gives us that overload in the middle of the park, and then your wing backs get up really high and wide. I've got them staying wider as well. Felix, still it. Right, Dalot. Nice. Does help having players like Felix and Havertz when it's tight as well, because they pick out so many decent passes. There, Felix. Good lad. Good lad. No, mate, I don't put it on I don't put it on until I'm happy with it, and I've done a video on it. So the tactical. When will I do it? I probably won't put it on until the series is finished, just because I like to do a full season review and then, you know, take bits out of it, and it's still a work in progress. We're only in what, October, November, maybe November time are we in the game? November, so. But yeah, it'll go on Steam. There'll be a video on YouTube, it'll go on FM Scout, and it'll go on the workshop as well. I will be joining it when I get my pay rise. Oh, do you mean Patreon, Dave? That'd be muchly appreciated, pal. Pay rise, lucky boy. I'm getting a very, very small pay rise. Very small one, but it's not a pay rise, it's like a council. They've changed the banding in the council. It means I've got one more tier to go up in. But thank you, Dave. Got nice. I need to start doing more stuff on there. I'm going to do a little Q&A and stuff. Blog. I need to get a blog going. Maybe get a couple of drafts going with some one patron who's paid for one of the levels. It means I get to do drafts with him and stuff. Another convincing victory there, boys. Gave them all 90 minutes so they can all be rotated. Lukaku has scored 60 goals for Inter. So we've got 900k, thank you very much. What do you do? I always like to know, what do you do, boys? What do you do? Whatever you do, Jamie, you must be good at. Right, 2 games to go, chaps. Oh yeah, Dave. Were you in Wales? Did you have the move to Wales? Move from Wales to Scotland? Was that you? Sure it was you. Probably one of the longest moves ever. Without moving across into another... Well, I suppose you have moved countries, but you know what I mean. Yeah, Wales, yeah. That's a long-ass trip. Oh yeah, he's nice, he's Esposito. Oh, Jamie's a shirt and tie man. I thought I offered you one here. Well, he offered you one and you turned it down a lot. This is what happens, boys, with success. And look, he wants fucking over 200 grand a week. Got 250 grand a week. $205 for Dalot. He is probably going to be one of the best fullbacks in the world. Not in terms of his attributes, but just his general play for us. He is vital. He is vital. Oh, look at all the look at them lines there. Dish, 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 dish. Right, we're gonna have to ruin it. Sterling, Rashford, Sancho, Grealish, McTominay, Mejbri. We are aware. Fuck it. We're taking a risk. Taking a risk for this one. Maguire. Wan-Bissaka. Going to leave De Gea in. Not a bad team, is it? Not a bad team. Get them both up together. 7 hours drive. Good. Glad you're all settled and happy. And I'm dreading moving across fucking town again. I'm gonna have to put all my stuff into storage while we have to stay at my mum and dad's and probably Amy's mum's for a bit. It's gonna be a nightmare. Oh, have they got Gabriel Barbosa? Oh, great start. If you're Monaco, 1-0 Belotti. We have got a home game with Bayern to finish, to qualify. Here we go, Rashford, Sancho. We have got the players to get back in the game here. Tackle from Mejbri, we're going to lose out here. Caught in possession, Rashford, we've got it back. McTominay, Grealish, nice, Sancho. He's running, he's still running. That's a waste. Yeah, he gave over. I don't want to be getting knocked out in the group stages, though, do we? Disallowed. God for that. Golovkin. Come on, boys. Here we go, Wan-Bissaka. I think if we get back into the game, I'll probably put it on cautious. Sancho, Mejbri. Twanzebe, nice. Sancho. Do something with it this time. Decent effort. Good run again, though, from Sancho. Just that end product. Rashford, Wan-Bissaka. Go on, go on. Oh, Wan-Bissaka on his left foot. That's you can't be too helpful when he gets on his left foot. Mejbri. Penalty. Been given a penalty. Oh no, all the way around. That'd have been a nice way of getting back in the game. Right, Williams. Bayern Munich are winning, which we'd expect because we're already playing Club Bruges. So that means if we lose this, we're going to be all on 9. Shit. Sterling. Our head-to-head is better than Monaco's. So I think we're technically qualified. If we pause it though, if we lose the last game, Bayern Munich will go on 12. They'll go above us. Monaco will definitely beat Club Brugge. They'll go on 12, but we've got a better goal difference against Monaco because we beat them like 7-1, and our head-to-head's obviously better than them. So we've kind of qualified already. I didn't think about it like that. We might just go cautious then. Go cautious and see if we nick a point. Cheers for that, Football Manager. Yeah, they've got Batigol. Batigol and Belotti up front is very nice, isn't it? Ask where's your desire. Right, Wan-Bissaka, Mejbri. Sancho. Nice. Brandon Williams. Never want to lose a game, do you? I think it does help the morale. I think even though we've qualified, losing a game, that doesn't matter. I don't think FM clicks on with that too much. A defeat's a defeat. And it damages your morale. Decent shit though. Grealish has nicked it nicely. Here we go. We've got a counter. Who's that charging forward? Sancho's waiting. He's free. Grealish has gone himself. What is it with them two attacking midfielders just going themselves? Good run though from Grealish. Mejbri corner. Rashford's underneath it. Sterling's there. Can we do anything with it, Raheem? Free kick. Let's do a change. Let's get Garner on. Put Lenny on as well. Youngster. Try and get the youngsters on as much as possible. I suppose Garner's not a youngster. I'm tracking him in Fenerbahce one because he's ideal. He's 22 now. Obviously he's not a youngster no more, but I want to keep him happy. End of the season. I would do it. I'm trying to play this save like I would do if I was carrying it on. If I weren't carrying it, if I didn't do it, I would have spent all the money. So we only bought Grealish in the summer, but I've tried to do it as naturally as possible, and I do like to keep like academy players as backups as much as possible, and try and get them to have as much game time so they just stay happy enough, like McTominay and stuff, just so they stay happy enough to stay in it. Yeah, there was like 14,000 or something. It's crackers. Right, boys, I think I'm actually going to end it there because the next game is Leeds, and that'd be nice to do an episode on for Sunday's episode. It'd be good to have Leeds in. We've qualified for the Champions League. I'll probably do that one off camera by a minute, but yeah, it'd be nice to do Leeds United because they would have slipped a bit, but we've got a nice lead. I've kind of played enough games in between as well, so last episode on the channel was, and we've kicked on a fair bit today and last night. So cheers, boys. As I said, I may stream later on in the week. If I am going to stream, it might be like Wednesday night, Thursday night. It might be the old database. We might have a little bit of fun with the old database that's coming out. Or it might be a new stream save. I've got a few days to ponder, and I'll let you know. Put my notification bell on so you know that when I go live, because sometimes it might be like I've done today. Missy says go stream, so I've gone and done it. So cheers, boys. Have a good day, good week. We'll speak in a week. There's videos out, all videos out Wednesday night York City, all the videos out the weekend as well. So see you later. I'm done. Yeah. Do you want to say bye?
Yeah.
Say bye.